Stevo Simple Boy complains big time that Bishop Ben Kengei has misused and went ahead to speak bad things about Stevo Simple Boy. So this particular beef between Stevo Simple Boy and Bishop Ben Kengei started the day when Bishop Ben Kengei went ahead live on air and said bad terms about this particular guy. Terming him that he definitely looks ugly. Whatever he just do is, like meong, 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 like a goat. Oh my God, you can't believe a whole bishop went ahead live on air, took the battle to this particular Kibera guy, saying, you know what, jamaa sijia na kanga tu kama mbuzi, kazi yako ni kupiga kelele, huanga hana talent. He said all that particular bad guys about Stevo Simple Boy, which has raised a lot of concerns. People asking, is this particular bishop anointed? Is this particular guy the one who we are thinking he is? Because some of things that he usually say, they are not making sense anymore. But you know what, guys, this is Eve Media Kenya, the #1 online TV. Remember to like, subscribe and share. This is it. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your opinions about this? Because according to me, I definitely know that Stevo Simple Boy, what they definitely did to him, it is not good, it is not correct. You should not definitely come out in public and say, you know what, this particular guy doesn't have talent anymore. It is not good at all, because seeing this particular guy coming up from Kibera, which they definitely call it a ski beach, you definitely know the struggles in that particular area, in that particular region. And he chose the way of music, he didn't choose the way of crime. And then here comes a full anointed bishop, comes out in public and starts saying, you know what, you are not talented, you should not go back into music, you should definitely return to the ground and do another kind of job. It is quite disheartening. It is quite disheartening. For you to be rich and anointed, it doesn't make you to feel so boastful about it. It doesn't make you to look at other people and humiliate them. It doesn't. Just imagine that. Saying that and not apologizing. Stevo Simple Boy have threatened to go to that particular church, and they organize a demonstration, a full demonstrations with Kibera people and other Stevo Simple Boys fans, where they will be marching to that particular church right away. You know what? It seems to be so interesting to see this. When you look at this matter clearly, the bishop has been trending for the last 3 weeks. Not trending for good reason, but for bad reason. But all of them are his own mistake, a blunder that he definitely made through his mouth. So they are not, people are not fighting for what he has. They are not fighting his spiritual ability. No. They are not fighting the philanthropy in him. No. They are definitely not fighting the talent. They are fighting the full mouth that the bishop had last particular days. You know why? Because a bishop should be a person who could guide the people, who will guide the crowd and tell them, you know what? We definitely know it's a hard time, but we should not be doing this. We should be doing this. But when it comes about that, the bishop, instead of doing all those particular things, he is indulging in these particular shenanigans in the streets, just picking out some things that are not to be said live on camera or live on air. It is quite disheartening. It is quite disenabling. It is quite sad that the bishop will be trending for the whole part of the week because of this particular reason, doing this, not doing this, it is quite not okay. In fact, we are not okay seeing this coming from a bishop. In fact, we don't judge it, but the way it is being said. If you say it longer, okay, my guy, you're gonna receive the Kenyans, because Kenyans, we are all the same and we tend not to forget until you get it right. Okay, my guy, it is such a hard week and tough week for this particular Bishop Benson Kamau, aka Mr. Kingay, who is also a top comedian and also a presenter there at Kameme FM, and also holds numerous various businesses including radio. He owns a Masai radio and also owns a JCM TV, that is Jesus Christ Ministry. So ladies and gentlemen, this is it, and one of the most breaking news right now, and coming live from Eve Media Kenya Studios. Remember, each and every particular day, it's definitely a new day for us, and we keep pushing and bringing you the most upcoming trending news. What are your opinions on this particular matter? For your opinion, you can comment down in the comment section and tell us what are your thoughts about this particular charge, because according to me, I don't have to judge because I don't care. Whatever he says or he says to other people, I don't care so much. What matters a lot is what it is in him. Sometimes Kenyans, we tend to focus on the negative things, especially not because that we like negativity, but because we want to pull that particular person down. It is not okay. It is not quite very okay. It is not dope to keep doing that to other particular fellow. It is not good. It is not, it is not just fine. Each and every particular day when you rise up, you are also thinking about how can I do that particular thing differently? How can I be able to put that particular nigger down, not for him to shine? That keeps us messing us each and every particular day. And I'm just wondering, oh my God, this is happening. This is happening to the bishop. We need to take care. We definitely need to take care, because we never know what could happen next. Because right now, as I'm waiting for another scandal for that particular bishop, because it has been so continuous that you can never imagine a week without mentioning the name of that particular bishop. Everyone has a beef with this particular guy, and some are not only throwing spat on him, but they are picking him. They are dismissing and are dismissing this particular fellow. It is quite disheartening to see the bishop and are going through a lot of hell this particular time. You could make him so it is not good to look at this particular in that particular way. No. Kenyans, I tend to think that we should change. Look at the way we went through this particular tough times when Bishop Kanyari, or is it Pastor Kanyari, was doing almost the same things. He was not judged as harsh as this particular dude. This dude has gone through enough. Maybe you could make him die in depression. It is not okay. We should stop. It's not quite the right time to keep putting a man down. He has a family, and I keep telling you, if you think that he is a con man, if you think he is not right for that particular position, if you think that he is not good at all in that particular position, what you should do, it is just simple. Don't go to that particular church. Don't listen to him anymore. But don't come up with throwing shit to this particular guy. Remember, he is a father of kids. And what you people definitely say that karma finds its way. If he definitely say that someone is ugly, you will never know. Maybe his kids will be the most ugliest people, because we tend to see ourselves like tumefika, but definitely hatukwangi tumefika. We are just on the way. No one knows about the future. Maybe today you are so beautiful, tomorrow you might be involved in an accident and you will turn to ugly. So never judge a person saying that you look bad. You don't look good at all. You never know about tomorrow. Tomorrow will come, definitely. It will be such a good day, an awesome day, but you know what? Nobody knows more about it. We all tend to think that we know better, but in fact we don't. We are just guessing, because if the bishop is so perfect, he could not have said all those particular things. But because he is not perfect, he is a human being like us. That's the way he is also. Not 99%, not 70% pure. Everyone has impurities. Not everyone is pure. And those who pretend to be so pure are the most close to the devil. Because we definitely know no one was so perfect, and no one will ever be perfect. Because you have to make those particular imperfect steps for you to be perfect and almost perfect, but you will never be perfect. So if you are there judging and casting stone to this particular bishop, there is a verse in the Bible that went like, I don't know more about the Bible, but I can remember the verse. I don't know it is in which book. I remember there is a time Jesus found a lady who was a prostitute, being harassed, being beaten by people. And do you know what Jesus said? He said that if you have never sinned, if you have never committed such a particular crime, be the first one to cast a stone to that particular lady. Mind you, even if she was a prostitute, Jesus saw that no one was, perfect. So you should not also be throwing a lot of shit to this particular dude. It's time for us to man up. Let us not keep throwing stones to this particular guy. It is not okay, definitely. He has gone through enough. He has learned his lessons. If he have not, definitely we are going to teach him a lesson. It is not always for us to keep boring someone. It is not okay, definitely. No. You have to stand at that particular time with the thugs. But you know what? There is another story. The Bible, the Bible has a lot of stories, and I tend to love those particular stories. But sometimes I tend to wonder, were these stories real, or were they meant, to take away what belongs to us? Because who wrote the Bible? And I tend to ask myself, back in the years when there was no these particular kinds of Bible in churches, we were living where we had our own beliefs. No one could have bothered. Many years back, they keep telling us, but here comes a white man carrying a Bible. By the way, do you know? Let me give you a short story of how the Bible came to work in Africa. When colonizers came out in Africa and found these particular genius people out here, they definitely know that they could not conquer Africa. So they had to send the missionaries first to Africa to go and manipulate the card. So they used the Bible to manipulate people. They used it to manipulate people. In what sense? I was good in history. I loved it. So when the missionaries first came, first there was explorers, then missionaries. After missionaries, there was colonizers. So explorers came and understood the language, the ways of these particular people. They used to do this and this and this. Then they go back to that particular government, and then the government of those particular countries sends the missionary first to go to manipulate the people. This is how the church manipulates the people. They brought up the Bible, which is like a manual on how people should live in this particular, sites. They should not do this. So they told you, or they told Africans, you should not kill. If someone slaps you in the right hand side, you should also give him the left side. And do not kill, do not abuse, they were mentioning a lot of things that you should not do. Okay, but properly, if you could look clearly at that particular Bible, you could definitely see that these particular dudes were against Africans. Yeah, they were against, because when you go to those particular countries, they don't take it so seriously. I don't mean that going to church is bad, no. But some extent, I tend to disagree with Bible a lot. A lot of verses, I don't understand them, and I won't. Because if I am not able to answer all those particular questions, you want to come out and tell me that this was possible? No. I don't agree to a lot of stuff there. But that doesn't mean that I don't believe in God. I believe in God. The mighty, the creator of heaven and a lot of those particular things. But I don't believe in that particular Bible, because what I believe, I myself, that if you keep doing what you think it is right, keep doing what you are doing without hurting other people's, feelings and such, you could be definitely living the one of the most advanced, beautiful world, if you are not fighting. But when you keep saying bad things about others, no, it doesn't give. So I was telling you about explorers. So missionaries came out and preached to Africans. After that particular long time, you know what? They went back, came back with other missionaries, and now the colonizers. The colonizers came with guns. So the Africans, because they were manipulated so much, they were being told, when someone beats you on this side, you should give him on this side. Oh my God. So when they were being shot on this particular side, they used to give out this other side to be shot. That was so poor. Some particular beliefs are so unimaginable, because me, when someone beats me up on this particular side, then I should beat him the hell out of him. Because no one says that when you're beaten, no, I can't do that. That was Jesus saying, not me. Me, I'm not Jesus. So I should not do the same as you. That's it. And that's how we ended up being colonized by those particular filthy niggers, those particular Europeans who used us and took our own land for granted. Definitely, let me tell you, the Europeans were interested so much in Africa because of its own resources. And when Africans were against it, they made sure that you could not be able to utilize the resources again. They made out conflicts, and the most precious places, the places where they hold a lot of minerals, They were made to be parks. They are national parks. And the government maybe doesn't have a clue about it. Do you know that in our national parks, in our national reserves, that is where there is a lot of gold, silver, diamonds, a lot of minerals are in that particular grounds. And what they did to make sure that you don't go to those particular places, they termed it as national parks. They were fenced, they were closed. You know, for us not to use those parts. Do you know that there is a lot of rivers in those parts? There is natural oil, there is natural gas in those particular areas, but you cannot access them. They tend to say that we are tourists, and then they come here and spend a lot of time in those places. They usually come to do mining, but you people, because you are fools, you keep on bashing each other and saying this and this, which is not good. It is not good at all. We should not be bashing others. No. We should come up with better ideas of making each other better. Not each other. Everybody, you did this, you did it. No. We should change. Definitely. Definitely we should change and look for a better way of solving even our own problems. That will not be the right call, but this might be the right call, but who knows, who cares about it? You know what, it has been a very good and awesome conversation, and talking about Stevo Simple Boy, you know, I tend to think that he needs to be told that, Bishop Ben, you did long, you should apologize to this particular guy, and because you are men, solve that particular shit. Give that particular guy a little piece of cake for him to feed on it. Because the problem with Stevo Simple Boy, I definitely know that it is money. It is not also being told that she looks like that, but only to be told that she is ugly, and the truth of the matter is he doesn't have money. Money is the problem. In fact, they threatened if you did not do that particular thing before Sunday. It was given 24 hours. So the deadline is today. Definitely people of Kibera will definitely, demonstrate and go to your church. Can you imagine people of Kibera demonstrating, going to your church in bypass? Definitely hutakapitia ndugu yangu, because it will be definitely one of the most hardest parts of your life. You could never imagine hao si wote wakikuja, na unajua saa hivi venye wase wako na psych, so wakisikia Stevo Simple Boy is marching to that particular church on Sunday, oh my god. And you know, people of Kibera, when they are told to do certain things, they don't fear, and they have to make it there. Remember, you are not a politician. No, you are just a presenter and just a bishop. Whatever you are going to do, it's upon you to make wise decisions and say, this has been happening a lot to these particular guys. I have to spot it. I have to stop it immediately with only just one word. Stevo, I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me? My good name is Antony Njenga, and this is Eve Media Kenya, the #1 online TV. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Any day, anytime. Until the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.